Welcome back to Let's Play Persona 4. Fuck nuggets, this is gonna be awkward to edit. I just freaking clicked record on the DVD recorder, clicked on Audacity, except there was about a second or so's delay because I didn't press the button, I just pressed the side of the laptop instead. That was a bit of fail there. So today it wants us to hang out with Nato once again. Put the microphone down because seriously having to hold the old times pain in the ass. We ain't never gonna get anywhere with these damn social links at this rate. Sorry, Arnie, we're not gonna be able to max your one out just yet. Nato.
Senpai?
I hope they allow Nanako-chan to have visitors soon. Of course, there's nothing we can do about that. Well, if you don't mind, I'm free today. Nato is trying to make you feel better. Since you have Fortuna, a person of fortune, how can you feel you could be closer? We spend the afternoon with Nato.
Yes.
It's like deja vu though when she brought up Nanako again. It's like, wait, did everything I record that one time get cancelled out or something? Oh, you didn't! Cinemas Central, god damn it. You see this right here? This is why I wasn't able to max it out in my other two playthroughs of this game. Because that shit happens too often. If only I'd known that would happen, I would have said fuck it, honestly. There's nothing to do outdoors tonight. Great, let's go study for once. I have a dictionary ready. You decide to study. Your knowledge has increased. Ah, you didn't point out that. Well, I'll do it for you then. Let's just pick out the dictionary. First word to see. Pannier, a large bag or basket hung on one side of a bicycle, motorcycle, or horse. From Latin, panerium equals bread basket.
Good
Well,
day.
that's random. Do you have any plans after school? I'd like you to come with me. Will you spend a day with Nato? Well, that's what we're gonna do.
Thank you.
There is something I want you to see. I shall see you later then. You decided to spend the afternoon with Nato. Man, if I don't max out Kanji's one though, I'm gonna be pissed. Because it's kind of looking at this rate like it's gonna just be shit. Just absolute shit. Like, one of the main characters, the socialings, ain't gonna get maxed out at this rate. But there's still hope. There's no hope for the freaking daycare one. No, that one's freaking way behind. Samigawa Riverbank. Nato seems to be thinking about something. To tell you the truth, I haven't been in contact with Grandpa lately. I wanted to confirm the items I assumed the Phantom Thief stole, but our secretary Yaku Shiji-san passed along a message saying he went to visit an ailing friend in America. Since then, I haven't been able to reach either Grandpa or Yakushiji-san's cell phone. Can you pronounce it for me? I don't know how to say that name. Well, there's no point in worrying about them now. I'm sure they're fine. On to business. I received a new challenge in the mail today. The card reads as follows. Jury do not rest or road for fable. -40, -4. The sentence is, as written is gibberish. Is this part of the riddle? And this -40, -4. On its own it means nothing. Perhaps the minus part is important. Maybe it's a math problem.
I see.
I'm no good with math, so you're on your own. Well, I'm not awfully bad at math. I just tend to fail a lot when it comes to Okay, admittedly I am crap at math, but I didn't used to be. I was good at math until I got to the point where they just threw a textbook in my face. Not literally, of course, just, okay, here's a textbook for stuff that I've never explained to you before. This is your first day in this school since you have, like, you know, you just got on from primary school to here, and we are going to teach you, and by teach you I mean shove a textbook right there in front of you. I'm going to sit here in my desk. Well, at my desk, my chair, and just be like, well, you figure out yourself. And I'm just like, I don't understand any of this shit. I wasn't told any of this shit prior. And then, you know, because I'm an incredibly shy guy, didn't raise my hand, just like, I don't understand this shit. I was never taught it. What the hell? Yes, perhaps subtraction is a common arithmetic operation. Nato is thinking. Encryption, module 40. Jury to not rest, or out for fable. From there you subtract 40 and 4. So that was the answer. It pretty much gave you the answer. I could have clicked that one, but I was like, you know, I'm crap with math, and I just thinking, you know, last time when we picked a choice that felt obvious, it wasn't. Or maybe it was obvious that it wasn't obvious. I don't know. Maybe I just made a stupid mistake. Notice the unnatural comma in the phrase. It corresponds to the two numbers. Subtract the letters in 40 from the first part and the ones in 4 from the second. What remains is Juness table. Ah, Juness table.
Let's go.
There are many Juness tables, though. Well, there's only a few actually, so we'll be able to find it. Juness food court. There was something taped to the underside of the table. But you were at the wrong table and it was just a bit of chewing gum. You're like, ah, for God's sake. I knew it was here. Nato produces a large ballpoint pen. This is another of the 7 detective tools I made. You can use it as a normal pen, but it also has a pen light and a miniature telescope. I thought I had lost this. I didn't think Grandpa still had it. Neither my grandpa nor myself can stand to throw things away. We're hoarders. Hoarders. Complete hoarders. My dad is as well. He hoards freaking receipts and shit. It's kind of just like... My mother, as a joke, pretty much bought him like a tin. That's just like, says something like, for receipts that I must keep for no real reason or something written on it. When this pen was still mine, I was just a child dreaming of becoming a detective. But being a man or a woman, I never thought about it. The lack of peers to compare myself to might have contributed to that. I had no friends. I was quite the outsider then, too. But why is it that compared to the time I spent utterly alone, I worry more now that I'm with you and the others? I feel that I'm undergoing a change. You'll still be you. I know I can't become anyone but myself, but Nato is looking down petitiously. Whatever the hell pronounced. The need to change and the desire to remain the same. They're mixed together, and it scares me. Nato looks smaller than ever before. That she would show you this side of her must be a sign that she has opened her heart to you. I didn't realize. I thought it was going to have another choice there. If I'd known it was just going to go bonds of friendship, I would have done what I usually do. Have my arm outstretched and then go into a fist like, bonds of friendship. The Nato Shirigane social link has reached level 7. You're about to create personas of the Fortunate Gunners group. So you're only like, maybe 3 ranks behind how it's supposed to be. Nato's determination in battle has been enhanced. Nato can now cure severe elements during battles. Michael-san, have you ever felt like that before? I want to hear about you. It's just like, well,
I'll see you
bye.
again.
You chatted idly with Nata, then went home. It's like you can't tell her anything about it because the protagonist is supposed to be the player. What, am I supposed to tell you about myself? You can work as a tutor today. I can kinda relate to Nata though. I've pretty much, most of my life been pretty much a loner really. I have had friends, but, and still do, but I'm just like, I tend to keep to myself a lot. It sucks, the social anxiety. It reminds me of this one image I saw where this person just like, out in public, just like, I want to be alone. Then when they're alone, he's like, but when I'm alone, I feel lonely. God, why did I do this? And he like shows a picture of God, just like creating people and just like clicks the randomize button saying, whatever. Thank you very much for what you did last time. Wait, it's gonna max out right now? My suspension wasn't very long, have it? Hitting everyone a step, staring at me hurt though. It's my own fault and I need to change. Shu looks hopeful. Mum bought me cake for my birthday. She said I lost my temper and said terrible things to you, but I didn't mean any of it. I'll always be proud of you, dear, that's what she said. I also told her why I cheated. About what I was thinking about the transfer student, about not wanting her to hate me. Then she said, let's start over.
Let's start over. As a family.
I always thought a family was something that is already there, that it's something finished. But it looks like you can try to start it over again. I wasn't paying attention to Mom this whole time. I thought that if I wasn't the best, she'd look down on me. Because of that, I must have thought that I need to be number one in order to be loved. But that wasn't true. It didn't matter if she loved me this whole time. Now imagine if it was a twist and she was one of those stereotypical Asian parents like, no! You are island number one, or I am disowning you. Dishonor to our family. Shu holds back tears.
Mister, thank you.
And your friends too. The way I just added that on. Thank you for recognizing me. I wouldn't have been able to talk to Mum if you hadn't. I'm proud of you. Shu smiles. You gonna give me a shoe?
About this.
You obtained test results. I got this for getting the best score in a mock exam a while ago. I thought that this was my only bond with Mum, but it wasn't something I can see. So please take it away until I can laugh at how I thought about myself. I cheated on a test, I got suspended. My permanent record must be a wreck. I've gone right off the rails leading into a good college and a good company. How so? I can see now that I don't have to be on that straight and narrow path. If I'd stayed on that rail, not thinking, not seeing anything except what was right in front of me, my life would have been empty.
I'm going to think about my life and set my own path.
I feel like my life is just beginning, not because I'm young.
Because I just realized that.
Shu laughs embarrassed. You feel a tight bond between Shu and yourself. Bonds of friendship maxed out. I can relate, man. I'm still in my early 20s and I'm still just thinking, what do I want to do with my life? I've like seriously just been thinking about that quite often lately. Trying to like sort things out in my life. You know, like I've stated before, you know, trying to like increase my education knowledge and all that. Things like that, you know. Trying to actually think, just like, what do I want to do? Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a genuine bond. These genuine bonds shall be your eyes to see the truth. We bestow upon thee the ability to create Shiva, the ultimate form of the Tower Arcana. The tutored student social link has reached its maximum level. You have mastered the tutored student's social link. Your power to create personas of the Tower Arcana has reached its maximum. Michael Dragon has forged a bond that cannot be broken. By mastering the Tower social link, you can now fuse Shiva, the god of destruction. I always know Shiva from the Final Fantasy games rather than, the actual thing. I have a favor to ask of you. Starting today, I want to stop the tutoring on me. I was thinking of joining the club, the baseball team. I've never played baseball before, but I've always wanted to. I don't really know the rules, though. She laughs like a child. Only had my studies, I had to be number one. That's what I thought all this time. If I think that, then I'll never have anything. So I want to try a bunch of things. I'm sorry, but please let me quit.
We can play baseball together sometime, though.
It'd be like Lil Busters. You spent your last session as a tutor at Talk with Shoot. You earned a bunch of money. Okay, where are we? Let's see. Now we're pretty much at the point where all of the social links would have been maxed out if we were following the walkthrough the entire time. So it's pretty much we're free to do whatever the hell we want. Doesn't matter the order. Or does it? That is the question. Naruto.
Senpai?
I hope that it actually levels up, because I'll be pissed off if it doesn't. Because it happens way too often. I mean, it only happened the one time, but twice is too often. Once is too often, for that matter. It takes an entire goddamn day. Ain't nobody got time for that. Oh, it freaking did. God damn it, Nato. It didn't even... God damn it. Why? The high-pitched voice. Oh. See what I mean about these social links, though? Pisses me off, man. I'll just study. I'll look for the dictionary for a random word again. Because why not? Let's see. Magnificent, adjective, grand or splendid in appearance, etc. Excellent, magnificently, adverb, magnificence, noun from Latin, magnificus equals splendid. You're the first students talking. Wow, look at those clouds. I heard the weather's going to get worse starting tomorrow. Don't tell me the fog's going to come back. Give me a break. One of these days I'm gonna get hurt in the dark on my way home from cram school. Why don't I start walking you home tomorrow, Senpai? I want you all to know I'm not motivated to do anything right now. Sounds like me lately. It's like, I wake up and it's like, oh, fuck it. As soon as you discover something's wrong, the sorrow is just gonna stick with you. Really, don't rush into marriage. That's some good advice. I've never been married, but I ain't in a rush to get married. Not that young people like you would understand until after you've made the mistake. Hey, Hanamura-kun, are you mocking me? Marriage is a big chunk out of your life. In the old days, people used to have to put deposits on it. So tell me, Hanamura-kun, what's the origin of the word wedding? Oh, it's wedding, was it? Ah, I remembered it, but I thought it was the origin of marriage, but it's the origin of wedding. Whoa, relax. Students have it pretty hard, too. Wait, what you just asked me? The origin of the word wedding? It is... Oh, a promise? A graveyard? That's kind of just like, oh, it's a promise that we will both go to the graveyard. No, it's actually, and it totally freaking makes sense, a gamble. I've remembered this since hearing this question earlier, or maybe even last year, that far back. I still remember it because it really stuck out. You gave him the answer you think is correct. That's right, a gamble. Did you hear me? It's a gamble. If only I'd known, I wouldn't be in this mess right now. Don't make the same mistake I did, people. I'll put it on the test so it gets hammered into your heads, okay? Man, she's on another one of her rants. Thanks for bailing me out, Michael. And sorry for not paying attention. Yosuke appreciates you. You feel you've become a little closer to Yosuke, even though you're maxed out already. Your expression is significantly increased. Imagine back in the days before divorce. It must have been much bigger gamble then. It's like, oh, you're married to this person. It's like, fuck, this isn't the person that I wanted to be with for the rest of my life. Well, tough shit. Or if you're, like, depending on the country, it's just like, oh, the guy, he can freaking have multiple wives or some shit like that. Woman on the other end is like, nope, you're stuck with him. And if you do anything inappropriate while he's doing inappropriate things, you will be killed. What? Yes, because that is the law. Class is ready for today. You are waiting for Nanako to recover. So what social links haven't we maxed out then? Margaret, Kanji, Nato, Saki, Konishi's brother, the old lady. I thought that said the young nurse. That's like, we already did that one. Teddy, which goes automatically. So we've only really got 3 that we really focusing on. And this one, like, if we have time left over when we finish these ones. I've got the whole year thing here. Let's see. What characters are available today? What day is it again? So the 16th or 17th. 17th. Ooh, there's still quite a bit of time though. Yeah, there's still plenty of time to be able to get this under our way. Which one should we get out of the way today? I say we go with Ayane, why not? The way that Senpai was talking there was like one of my high-pitched voices I occasionally do. You gonna practice now? Since you have Gyodon, a persona of the Sun Arcana, you two might get along well. Will you attend Symphonic Band rehearsal this afternoon? You're pretty passionate about music. Ayane looks happy. Yosagami High Music Room, this is the music we are playing on our instruments. You attended band rehearsal. You played your trumpet with passion. Your expression is significantly increased. Ayane's trombone is playing a beautiful harmony. Ayane, you sounded great today. Really? Yeah, I got totally lost in your solo. You've been working hard and it sounds like it's really paying off. Your tone is much better than before, and if I didn't know better, I'd say you're actually enjoying it now. That reminds me, I've been thinking about getting us a manager. You've done a lot for us, Ione, but it's about time you moved on. You mean you don't need me anymore? Well, no, you've got the wrong idea. I like doing those things, cleaning, balancing the budget, setting up our performances. I thought I was helping out. Listen, what I mean is, you've done a great job, I just think we've been too reliant on you. You're an able musician now, and we shouldn't be making you do all the grunt work by yourself. Captain. Well, okay, that's that. That's a wrap for today, guys. We're done. Go on, go home. Wow, that was great news. It's like I'm a different person now, and this might be the first time I've actually liked myself. It's all because I met you. Here, take this. Ayane put something in your hands. Obtained handmade ticket. It reads Ayane Matsunaga in concert date to be announced. Don't laugh, okay? Ayane is laughing awkwardly. That's proof of my determination. I figured it was time to grab a hold of my dream. I'm always using the word if that when I talk about my music reaching someone, but from now on it's gonna be when. To really make it happen though, I know I have to keep trying. I can't just look the other way anymore. I made this for you because you're the one who taught me all of those things. I'm gonna keep playing my best so that someday you'll be able to hear my music for real. Ayane is looking up at you with admiration in her eyes. And that's one of my goals. One of my kind of things, just like, when I look to the future, just like, you know, one day I really would like to be able to legitimately make music. I mean, I've like made random tracks, but a lot of them tend to just be improvising, you know? Rather than, you know, actually making a full-on song. Like the Sleeping Priestess remix is kind of like the first time I ever actually really did something like that with the guitar, at least. Because I have actually done that a bit with the keyboard where I've actually come up with a melody for it. But I've actually wrote songs, it's just when it comes around to recording them, I'm like, oh goddamn, retake, god damn it, get the right tone, shit, I haven't got a like recording studio to go to or any shit like that, and even if I did, I'd be like, what the hell do I do now? So I like record it with a damn microphone, so of course the sound isn't gonna be flawlessly perfect. Your relationship with Anna has grown deeper. Bonds of friendship maxed out today. That son has that one face of some meme, I think. I can't remember what it was. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a genuine bond. These genuine bonds shall be your eyes to see the truth. Bestow upon thee the ability to create a Sura, the ultimate form of the Sun Arcana. The Ayane Matsunaga social link has reached its maximum level. You have mastered the Ayane Matsunaga social link. Your power to create personas of the Sun Arcana has reached its maximum. Michael Dragon has forged a bond that cannot be broken. By mastering the Sun social link, you can now fuse the Sura, the highest of the high. Does that mean he was high? I hope I can help you like you helped me, Senpai. That's just stupid. If there's ever a time when you're in trouble, like maybe you lose sight of who you really are, the way I did, please think about me. Think about how I was able to muster up my courage. I'll always be rooting for you. You know, it's as stupid as it sounds, like sometimes when I'm feeling down, I literally think of a fictional character and what they went through, and I'm just like, I can do this. Ayane nods firmly. In the most randomest scenarios as well. Like if I'm in a waiting room or anything like that, I'm just like, oh god, it's so uncomfortable. But then I'm just like, I randomly think of a fictional character, just like, okay. If they can do that, I can do the same. It's just like, well, anyone could do that. Well, there are some people that wouldn't be able to. I mean, there are some people that legitimately just can't sit in a wind room. Just like, fuck it, I'm out. You pass some special time with Ione. Waiting rooms are awkward. I'm gonna stop the recording here yet again and make sure that the recording is actually recording, you know? So I'll see you next time, viewers. See you next time.